crashes.
This is what we know.
This is exactly what we know.
This is what we know.
2,954 people died of road crashes.
This is death.
Death.
Not even injured or maimed.
No.
Hey. Or just an accident without any casualty.
Exactly.
Because there are some.
Yes.
Like somebody's side door has been hit.
Yeah. Those
side mirror was knocked off.
This one is death. Over 2,900.
The figure was what?
2,954 in 2025.
Actually, I dare say road deaths will be really competing with malaria.
Malaria doesn't kill us like that again.
Charlie, road deaths will be competing with
malaria
some
control
serious
program
disease,
has done some good job. Malaria is not killing us like that again. HIV is not killing us like that again.
Charlie,
road accidents.
But
last week of Encore 12, bang, early morning.
Yeah, the 4 a.m. one.
The following day, Asinfosu 2, bang, gone.
Fee, I use the Kuru road a lot.
I know.
So I know the road from Achimota to at least to Nkoko. I know it very, very well. Then to Kumasi, these days I don't watch football as much.
Yeah.
But I used to be on the Kumasi road.
Can you imagine those days? Can you imagine those days where we were at the stadium every other week to watch Kotoko
every other week I'm in Kumasi. Or every week. So if I'm not in Kumasi, then I'm following Kotoko somewhere.
Yeah.
We are going to Asinfosu. We are going to Pando. We are going to We are going to Cape Coast. We are going to the figure again.
2,954
in 2025.
Yeah.
Do you have the year-to-date figure or up to June?
Oh, we'll get it from ACP
2026.
We'll get it from ACP Obing.
But the roads are bad. Fee, the roads are bad. And in addition to that, look, Achimota to Nsawam, it's under construction. And then Nsawam to Apeja, is supposedly supposed to be good. Then Apeja to Enyinem, oh my God, is horrible. But let me even talk about the one that is supposedly good between Achimota, Pokwasi, and now partially Pokwasi, Amasama. There are no road markings. There are no reflectors. There are no street lights. They should come and tell me I'm lying.
Is it because they are still working on the road?
No, but you have to put lights. If you are still working, how do you expect me? So I should, while you are working, you put me at this level of risk. And because look, you have a board. If I have a board meeting at 10 in Kwewu Pepiasi, the board meeting is at 10, and I'm leaving Accra. I have to leave Accra now around 4 a.m.
Yeah.
The way I drive, I'll drive slow. I'll drive careful. Defensive driving. I learned defensive driving. Fee, I have to leave at 4 to get to a board meeting at 10 in Kwewu. I'm not going to Kumasi.
Let me go on the phone lines and come back. ACP Alexander Obing is on now. He's been doing some marvelous work on our roads, and it's important that we speak to him on these things. He started advocating for these things long ago. I remember very, very well, and he's still doing it. And I think that he's done some great jobs so far. SCP, good evening to you. I'm blessed. And
what this? Yeah, but we are all over.
Yeah. So far for what you are doing, because you started advocating for this very, very, very well. Far back, you started these road traffic conversations, started it way back. From your expertise, from where you sit, what have you discovered as the reason for all these recent accidents, the increase?
For the opportunity and then the supporting team. But I think the problem that confronts nations has not left Ghana isolated. That the myriad of factors that are exposing us to these preventable crashes.
Sporty
And in certain instances, this search is not far-fetched. It's mainly based on the data we have gathered since 1991. Has to do with our, first of all, human behavior. And that has its own myriad of behavioral issues and attitudes that are difficult for drivers, vehicle owners, pedestrians, among others, from getting out of that area. Again, they are also impacted by issues of unsafe roads and roadsides. And they are also impacted by things that certain countries are not safer. And of course, there are instances that issues of inability, for example, for us to increase.
Hello? Hello? ACP, can you hear me? I think we've lost him momentarily. We'll come back. Let's see if we can get him back on the line, for him to... He's mentioned...
Yeah.
He's mentioned behavioral practice.
As if you were reading my mind.
Behavioral.
That's where I want to pick it from. I agree. The behavioral is a problem. Because sometimes everybody thinks that they are the best drivers anyway. But I think that if everybody was driving like me or my father who learned defensive driving from the scratch, I don't think there will be any accident in Accra, Ghana. That's my view. But the behavioral is terrible. Fee, have you seen some of the public transport drivers and the way they drive?
Yeah.
It's a big problem. And I'm asking myself, where are they going? This same road I talk about between Achimota and... Okay,
he's on. ACP, I lost you briefly.
If you can take us back, where did I get?
So you were talking about behavioral practices.
Yes, and I also added the safer roads that and roadside that we are most cases lacking because if you say the road is safer, then means that must have furniture that provides for security. In other words, make it easier for self-enforcement, have adequate markings and signs, and on top of it, provide training for nocturnal travelers who use it at night and at dawn. With basic street lights that in current practices will be solar powered. And that alone can save many lives and allowing many of our major arterial roads in single carriages that accelerate headlong collision as a result of even a tire bed, for example, or unlawful overtaking by one driver, or when a vehicle is left broken and unattended to, or when a driver is fatigued or tired alone, and in certain instances lead to crashes. And in instances where, for example, vehicle get broken down, because the state has not got any structured tooling services that are equipped with appropriate tool and recovery tracks. It takes day and age for a single vehicle broken down on these dangerous roads to be removed. And all these have led to headlong and rare-end collision and in certain instances. But the one critical being has to do with the human behavior, which in our data clearly has to do with the impatient, intolerant, the sheer indiscipline among motorists that are manifested in the way drivers maneuver, the way drivers engage in excessive speed, inappropriate speed, even above the limits, engage in wrongful overtaking, on alcohol and drugs, and running of amber and red lines, and fidgeting phones while driving, and engage in unnecessary racing, tailgating, and overtaking in column, and among other human preventable behaviors that are all impacting on the road. And the fact that some of the roads, it takes ages before furniture or potholes or any damage are reinstated. And other issues that are glaring to you, they have to do with the riders who are riding and are not wearing helmets, and underage instances riding contrary to directives, and are even sometimes encouraged by parents and the car who should know better. Among other issues that, of course, can also talk without mentioning enforcement that remain bureaucratic, manual, and in certain instances ineffective because they lack the right investment and innovation and technologies and ICT applications, which all has worked negatively against us over time. So we have these among others that are combined to create this risk and have exposed us in our lifetime to some of these things. So, but you know, that currently, I think Ghana have found the antidote.
Really?
All these advocates we've been there doing, yes. We see. I'm currently on the N1 from Saturday to Accra. I've seen, for instance, the senior carriage that has claimed many lives because there are about 20 plus spots on the stretch. As a result of the ongoing big push, the road being dualized with contractors over there. It seems they are all being eliminated. We have been talking about this for years. And this is the first time that we have seen our lifetime. A dedicated fund for opening up, dualizing our road and allowing such furniture, including both bridges and safer pedestrian accesses and service lanes with multiple carriage, one way to be constructed in order to ensure that we be able to overcome the problem of head-on collision and transport, among other human UK conflict, in other words, pedestrian collision, no unnecessary thing of the past.
What does the data say when it has to do with, because we understand that, for example, last year, 2025, 2,900 people lost their lives through road accidents. What does the data say for this year so far?
The story hasn't changed much. Between January and July, relatively, we have about 8,000 crashes.
Between January and July?
Yes, about 8,000 crashes, and about 14,000 vehicles are involved, and it has impacted almost 9,000 lives in terms of injuries. For deaths, we've lost 1,703. Among this, about 700 were died as a result of motorcycle-related injuries. And so these are the critical outcomes that are informing us of the interventions we need. And that's why I just mentioned that when we begin to see a country like Ghana now accepting that safer road and safer roadside, when right investment are done there, will enhance public health and safety.
Tell us about what should passengers do. For example, if they are in cars where they could clearly tell careless driving or some of those things you have just mentioned, behavioral practices and all of that, what should passengers be advised to do?
First of all, if you are a vulnerable road user like a passenger who is on a vehicle with a driver and the driver is taking wrong and of course, decision. The first reaction is you will have to, in a very civil manner, protest. And again, we extend it beyond that if it persists by either reporting it to the police, next police officer close by on the road, or any police station, or we give you this telephone number. And police have these hotlines for passengers to access our service on 191-323 and 18845. These are numbers who trigger our quick response for the complaint to be lodged and for us to deploy any of our patrol teams and our use of motorbikes to intervene. But the best is, depending on where you are, it can be easy if at the barrier, the driver's contact is reported to the police.
How transparent will that be? Because I mean, some have complained that they've complained to police officers on the roads before, and in the end, the police officer and the driver gets down to have a conversation, and we know what happens. And right after that, he's back into the car and he moves. What would the police officer be able to do to the driver if such a report is given to him or her about the conduct of the driver?
In fact, what is critical for us is the complaint has to be lodged. And there are instances that some complaints are not lodged at the police station, but the victim tagged us online on our social media handle, and we acted on it. There are so many people who have lodged complaints about the conduct of drivers. Some are even blocked. Some were passengers who covered their behavior on video, and with the court asked them to complain. There are drivers who have been convicted into custodial centers, and so we were treated here. The other one, for example, that we have been discussing the whole day, has to do with driver people behaving contrary to regulation 180 regulation 1 of the new road traffic regulation 2026, LI 25, where Ghana has prohibited overcharging, but some stubborn drivers and conductors are robbing it for passengers, and we are on them with the complaint that we've received so far, and we have made significant arrests, and we are processing many for court. So it's not the case that when you are a victim as a result of bad treatment from driver conduct, police will establish. That is why we are spread across the 25 police stations in all districts and towns, and then communities, so that any time anybody, and that even at barriers on national road network and district and regional road. So anytime you feel cheated, it's your right to complain. Police is accessible because they're everywhere and closer. Just walking, just let the driver stop, and you will have the right to stop the car to stop at the barrier. And then every barrier in Ghana, whether you are police, the police is there. You don't need to be there before we stop. Or the highway code tells us that custom barriers and police barriers, it is mandatory for the driver to stop. Thinking that more so when passengers beckon the driver to stop and fear. There are consequences. Let us encourage many of our passengers to be bold, like how, and that's measured, for them to say bold, and ensure that they insist that you will be treated fairly.
If I may ask, there was a circular I saw recently about police authorizing that people can record some of those activities as evidence and send them to you. Do you encourage passengers that when they are in vehicles where they think that the driver's behavior is not roadworthy, so to speak, they can record and send it to you?
Oh, the point is first that, you see, under the new road traffic regulation, 2519, it is fresh. That's why I'm taking my time to be making reference.
Yeah.
Let's go to Regulation 242, Sub-Regulation 2. Even police, when we are processing somebody who has offended, the law mandates the offense, the suspect, to even record police processing and the scene where the investigation has come in.
Do the police have body cams?
No, what I'm just saying that the law has empowered the suspect who is being processed by police officer by the roadside.
Mm-hmm.
That the work that police is doing, the suspect can even record the interaction and engagement going on. Mm-hmm. Let alone the driver and the passenger. So then the drivers, passengers have the power. In fact, the law says in the act that when you are a passenger or any citizen at all on a road, by road, on your vehicle, everywhere, and you see a driver driving dangerously, driving recklessly, and you suspect he's under alcohol, the law says that if you can do citizen's arrest, you arrest him or her, and let alone capture it. You saw it. How did you see? By videoing, by doing all my, and this is, they are right, they have to do it. And the law says that when you make the arrest, even when you do it, so you quickly outline him or her over to the nearby police, or you report the person's conduct. And that's why I've indicated that on highways, you may see police by the roadside, at the barrier, among others. It is the right of the passenger to cause the arrest and to share evidence of scene with the police, facilitate quick investigation. And so, if even suspect can record police when they are engaging them, let alone passenger and driver.
Interesting. I think that how is the National Road Safety commission, helping you, the MTTD, to do these things and curb the spate of accidents?
Thank you. Now, the National Road Safety is our authority, and we work in collaboration. And I wouldn't pretend to be working and be speaking for them. However, I always intertwine and cross paths at all times, and include other things they do. I think that between you and I, we are engaging to serve our community members on the network. And so at that level, we've been setting targets, we've been working together, we've been sensitizing together, and even in instances where we are currently building our ICT capacity, install capacity, we are also collaborating with us in order to ensure that we come up with traffic tech that will ensure police capture sense of infraction with our digital tools, and then process them and issue electronic notice of violations that will very soon be received on vehicle owners' telephone and then drivers' telephone for them to be forthcoming rather than going to court. And these, among others, are areas that we are collaborating very much in order to ensure that the target set for ourselves as a country, so that within the next 5 years within the FDC 2030, we'll be able to achieve the set target of reducing crashes by 50%. I think very critical was the CID, the crashes that are critical, and then the deaths and injuries that are decreasing and reducing by 50%. So we are working with crashes. However, we our mandate will cross paths, but we move beyond that to do other enforcement activities. Also, driver and vehicle licensing authority, to ensure that identify our enforcement.
Are there some vehicles in particular that do not have to be on our roads?
Please come again, sir.
Are there some vehicles that are not supposed to be our roads for commercial purposes?
So, first of all, the vehicles that are not supposed generally to come on the road are vehicles that are the procedure mentioned as rickety vehicles that are substandard and now again, if you recall, and
ACB, can you hear me? Well, I understand he's on his way from Takrady, so the line keep muffling. If you can you hear me, sir? Okay, the line keeps muffling, so it's difficult to hear him. He's on his way traveling, and I've kept him on the line for a while. But I think when I get him back on the line finally, we'll just round it up, and then maybe another time we'll try and find him to come to the studio, and then we can have another large conversation on this. But my takeaway from this is, is that, look, if you're in a vehicle and the driver is
misbehaving,
record him. Record him and send it to the police numbers that he put out there.
You know the worrying thing there. I mean, thank God. I mean, maybe these days I don't use that much commercial transportation as I used to. But back in the day, even you are trying to tell the driver that now quite the other passengers are going to turn against you. Other passengers are going to turn against you and say, "Oh, you're too known. Also, you're pentem, say you drew dream, etc." So that was the time when there was no technology to whip up your phone Unless then I go and get the one with the spectacles, the camera the spectacles that has the camera. Then that one, when I'm recording, I'm just quiet like that. Because if I whip up my phone to physically record in the manner we all know, I'll be lynched in the trotro. It won't work. So maybe I may have to go and invest in
maybe they can
one
find
of those things.
Some people can find a way to record you without you knowing.
You know what the Motor Traffic Transport Union can do or should do, rather than hide. Some people hide in the corner waiting for you to make some.
So you turn.
Oh, Fee, as if you were reading me.
Shangri-La.
You know, they're just waiting for you to make a U-turn. Like watch, it's not like you're a bad driver, but just use the and then hey. Why don't they put plainclothes people in some of these vehicles to quietly observe with this undetected cameras and record them? The moment they get to their destination, they say macho. I hope it's not another avenue for corrupt purposes, but they have to do some of these things so that now the drivers know that I never know which of my passengers is monitoring me.
Yeah.
Because listen, what doesn't get measured doesn't get done. Most people, and I always say that in the UK and in the US and in those countries where people are seemingly abiding by the law, it's not like they are inherently good. They are not good. It's because the law is working and the measures are in place. In the UK, when there were no the train stations where we used to have to swipe to open there were some stations where the thing it doesn't work. There are no cameras. People won't buy the tickets. They'll jump. We jump train going for free rides. The moment the camera was put up, the turnstiles are fixed. You have to now swipe to be able to open. Everybody fell into line. So while I agree that the human behavior is a factor, I think we should also be putting in measures that will help the law work. We put the law in, but there are no measures to help the law work. Just writing the thing on a piece of paper is not enough. The law must also work. So MOT, you can't go to a UK MOT testing site and cut corners. You can't.
I think I like the idea of plainclothes,
You get me?
Yeah, plainclothes people sitting as passengers.
Quietly, sit as passenger.
So like these voxies and things that are killing on the road, then one plainclothes person.
And the sprinter that the back tire is... Charlie, have you seen some of the back axles?
But the point is that if the plainclothes man go sit in the voxie and
they kill him before the report. But it won't happen that often. I can bet Fee.
Yeah.
Once a few reports come out that, say passengers, police, and they can take you with evidence, with video evidence. They'll look, Fee, trust me, they'll fall in line. And this misbehavior on the road is so terrible, and they are speeding. Their brakes are not good enough. The Ofankor one that you referred to.
Yeah.
All I'm told, it was overspeeding. I can't, but it was overspeeding. Lack of street lights, poor visibility at the time. Then one hit, another came to hit. But
you drove in America. You drove
miles.
You drove from Philly to
miles upon miles of Boston.
How many places do you find street lights?
Actually, that's a good point. Not many.
Yeah.
Actually, listen.
Yeah.
Boston was one of the worst states I had been into without streetlights. Now that you say,
check it out.
It's true. No, you are right.
Yeah.
There weren't that many streetlights, but everybody was on point. On point, following.
They're just using the markings.
Using the reflectors, and abiding by the speed limit.
That's it.
The speed limit, look.
The speed limit, no policeman will stop you.
The camera is picking
you already. By the time you get home,
your debit card
bill is there.
Nobody will tell you to behave.
And they give you 10 days. If you don't pay,
then it starts accumulating.
Yeah.
And then you could end up in jail.
That is a system.
Yes. That's what we have to build. See, we can build it. We can't. You see, and what hurts me is,
attitude.
Charlie, the politicians were all on the roads with us.
Yeah.
At this World Cup, politicians drove from Rhode Island to Boston, from Boston to Kansas, through Philly.
Yeah.
Politicians drove to Atlanta.
They saw it.
They saw it. So why can't they come and implement?
They won't.
Why can't they come and implement?
Because you see, things
Look,
that...
let me link it to sports. We're about to start a season. Just recently, there was an incident on the Nkawie Road where a football team was attacked. Robbery. Where football teams are getting involved in accidents that we never even hear of.
Yeah.
Look at the kind of vehicles that football teams are traveling in. And the season is about to start. I don't know of any team in Ghana, from Premier League to Division what, that flies for games. Let me say.
Fly where? Kujupa.
They are all going to use these roads that we are talking about.
No, they fly where?
They are terrible. Terrible roads, bad cars, non-roadworthy vehicles. They are going to sit in. Look, Fee, this topic you've brought up, it is directly related to sports, and it's not only football. It's not only football. Other teams are having to go and travel. Match officials. Look, a match official is based in... No match official officiates within their own region. So every weekend, let's talk only
traveling.
4 match officials are on the move from one region to the other. Minimum of 5. So we have main referee, 2 assistants,
match commissioner.
4th official, then match commissioner. 5 minimum. They will have to sit in one public transport vehicle or the other and move. This is a very, very serious matter. Our football is even at risk on the back of the poor roads, poor road infrastructure, poor vehicles. Everything is serious.
Oh, then when you see the buses.
It is not roadworthy. Look, they don't have any, look, they can't brake under emergency.
Nah.
They can't brake under emergency.
Nah.
So me, when they are moving, I say, Banson. Because when they hit you to Fee, all they can say is
sorry.
Into the end. I feel like
now another group of people who are very terrible on our roads are the tricycles and motorbikes.
Do you know there's a law against it?
Yes.
But we are not abiding by it. Now, do you know what? Have you noticed that you stop at a traffic light? From my office, the first traffic light you meet is the Cathedral traffic light. Across Psychiatric Hospital, Catholic, Calvary Methodist, that's the first traffic light. When you drive out of my office, that's the first traffic light you meet. Fee, if you get there and it's just red and you stop, so it will be red for like 25 to 30 seconds. I've timed before. Within that period, at 5 p.m., like it's rush hour proper, upon
by this time,
by this time, or a few minutes before, easily 50 motorbikes will come in front of you. Easily. 50, I'm not 50, and this is on one side. Then you raise your head and look at the other side, also coming into Accra. Another 20, 25. Just like that. Then the thing before it even goes green, they are already taking off. Fee, what is this madness? What is this madness? What is happening here?
And you know the sad part? Police motorbikes, when they get traffic lights, some of them, they don't even stop.
They'll tell you that they have the authority and that they are on an emergency. That's what they'll tell you.
So if a car knocks you...
Charlie, by the way, by the time I go out, maybe those...
No, so if a car knocks you...
then it's a risk.
Because you're also at risk.
Big, huge risk. But I see them cross the red light all the time, but they will tell you that the law gives them the authority and they are attending to an emergency.
There was a day I saw a police vehicle in Kumasi. Charlie, speed, Beep. And I said, where is this guy going?
He has an emergency to attend.
So I moved away and with him,
Film.
Yeah, because our friends' gardens. Our friends' gardens.
It happens all the time. It happens all the time.
Speed now, they were trimming the pin, or they were trimming the Hana Warba.
Yeah. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. That is not all of them.
But
it's
anyway.
just some of them. There are some very good ones too. Very, very good ones who do some very good work. You know, back in the day, I had this tall, lanky guy, policeman at the 37 Crossroads. You know, the guy was solid. I don't know his name.
There's also one at...
he was solid. He was
also
solid.
one
You
at
make sure that
East
there's
Legon.
law and order.
Yeah, the East Legon under bridge.
Yeah.
There's one be the dark guy, thick, tall guy.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Some of them are solid.
Very respectful.
You know,
I forgot
Charlie,
his name.
I wish we could clone and replicate those people to man the streets, but there are some reckless ones too.
Hi, I'm telling you.
Reckless ones. But as for the trotro drivers there, I can't vouch for any. It's not like because these days I don't sit in much, but I can't vouch for any. I can't. None of them. Zero.
Charlie, if you can, record them and send it to the police.
I think
Anybody
I'll invest in one of those camera
Record them and send them
spectacles.
to the police.
But the police should do this plain clothes thing. It's anonymous. Not anonymous. Sit in a few. Start letting them know that they are sitting in their cars, are known, and record. And then with your car number, everything. Look, even if they impound the car for a few days and deprive them of their income for a few, they'll sit up.
Yeah.
Just impound the car. Just say car impounded for 1 week.
Well, as soon as you get to the police barrier, you get down and tell the driver that I'm a police officer. The way you were driving, I'm arresting you.
And I have this evidence.
Yeah.
Park.
Hi.
I don't change. Look, once they know they are being watched. I have a friend who had a printing press, or who has a printing press. I said, "Kujo, me, Charlie, today, no, the paper is finished. How? But we just bought this stock.
They do somebody's job, collect the money.
Then there no ink is finished. What is going on? Do you know what he did? It's a joke, but it's not a joke. He went and brought CCTV camera people and bought a non-functioning DVR. You know, that's the recording device. But puts the cameras there visible for the workers to see. Fiifi has not on record though. Do you know the theft stopped? Overnight. Look, within 2 weeks, he was making profit in 2 weeks. I'll say, Kojo, I'm telling you that the thing was not recording. I had no evidence of anything, but I just made sure that, you see how this camera is staring at it? I just made sure that as for the camera staring at the workers, it was visible. And then he puts the recording device in his office and logged it as if, or baby. Also, Kojo, I wasn't recording. No. Just the sight of the cameras changed the behavior. It will change behavior. Technology, when used appropriately, it will change behavior. Once they know that they are being seen and the law will work, it will change.
We will make this suggestion formally to the MTTD and the
ACP,
National Road Safety. That they should do this combined, mufti type of police officers and vehicles.
Charlie, we're dying on the road.
Yeah.
Look at the data he gave for year to date.
Yeah, this year.
It's already double what if at the run rate they are going. It's double.
Because it's already 1,000.
Charlie, I'm just worried for our football teams. Have you seen a juvenile team traveling before? Fee, they are packed in the car like sardines. What is this?
Yeah.
I watched the juvenile, and some of it is the official vehicle. So and so academy.
FC, yeah.
Oh man, no, it's not good.
But yeah, let's come back to football. These are also important matters to discuss, but let's also come back to football.
By the way, coming back to football, I want to give you thumbs up. I know, it's not because you are sitting in the chair, but it was this morning around 5 a.m. that I listened to the full interview that Georgie Free granted. Look, Fee, you see, that's the beauty of the internet and technology is that you don't have to listen to something live.
Yeah, you can
go back to it. And somebody had told me that, Charlie, did you hear the Georgie Free interview? I said, no. And I said, okay, on my way to work, I'll take my time and listen to it properly.
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't break. It was 1 hour, 15 minutes. Check it on YouTube. It's 1 hour, 15 minutes. I listened to it from end to end.
Sporty FM,
Beautiful interview, solid deliveries, professional, no devoid of insults. Look, you took me back to what interviewing should be about. But
they should increase my salary.
But George spoke very well.
Oh yeah, he did.
He made some very,
Salient
very
points, yeah.
fantastic points. I don't know if this discussion we are having will take us there, but George made some
No.
fantastic
I would
submissions
I will
that
let you go into it.
people
once
should listen
you
to.
want to say a bit of it,
Yeah.
But let's come to Kotoko first.
Yeah. And he spoke about Kotoko.
Yeah, your beloved Kotoko. yeah, that's running away
I'm told Kwame is being given some posts too. I don't know how far it's true.
Kwame Nyako.
But your friend Nabisan, why?
Hey. But anyway, he's been doing a lot of work behind the scenes.
So I think that it must be a true rumor I've heard.
Maybe CEO position is coming to him.
Well,
Because initially he didn't want it, but
he still doesn't. Well, unless he has changed his mind without letting me know.
well, maybe if the
But
old
me
man,
and Kwame there, if he's doing it, I don't know.
maybe the old man has called him.
Charlie, that call there, I always fear it too. That call is a tough one.
Yeah. When the old man calls you can't say no.
Kotoko.
Are they on the right path? Because they've outlined a couple of things, including a 10-year plan.
Yeah.
To build a stadium, to do this.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at the plan that they have, I mean, technical director appointed, new coach appointed. If you look at the branding that is going on now, the player quality, you're looking at things like, Erik Tinkler's first press conversation that he had, and all that. How do you sum it up?
On the face of it, I would say that they're on the right track. On the face of it, it's preseason. So when in preseason all this is happening, it all looks good. It looks promising. There's some, excitement coming through. Okay, maybe something new. But there's nothing I haven't seen before. Okay, so you are not talking to some spring chicken who has just popped up onto the scene. I've been there for a while. So there's nothing new happening that I haven't seen before. So the verdict will come. And Kotoko, the verdict always is on the field of play.
Yeah.
So if all this that is happening does not translate into success on the field of play, then nothing has changed. Because, like even George, we've seen this before. New board, vim, enthusiasm, changes. The sporting director piece, I won't say it's a novelty, but it's not something Kotoko has done for a while. What we have done that is a semblance to a sporting director is always have a technical director. Yeah, so we've had the technical, but we haven't had a sporting director, which in modern times is much more than just a technical director, so there's much more to it. Banson communication we've seen, it's Banson marketing. We've seen. I don't know if they are those separate comms from brands and marketing. Yeah, comms. So all this that is happening, where there's an executive board-like thing taking control, putting things in shape, as to whether they will be then appointing a day-to-day executive management, we don't know. But we've seen that the appointment of a new coach, we've seen. Being a foreign coach, we've seen. Being an ex-international, we've seen. So, all that is going on, we've seen. For me, it's nothing new. But all I'm going to say is it's different human beings doing something we've seen before, but then it has to translate to success on the field. I have said here that in year one, I won't judge anybody and I won't judge anything for year one. I think, I'm speaking to the Kotoko fraternity, the Kotoko family, everybody. For the upcoming season, let's manage our expectations. Let's not expect too much. Let's give them time. Because some of them are also new to the whole game. They are new to this whole football ecosystem, which is a very rough system. And none of them have been affiliated with the current setup, so to speak. For me, the three main men on the board, they are new to the system. Okay, the branch manager, Zukwami.
Maybe Kofi Aban has been there before.
Kofi has been there and thereabout, But Charlie, to be in the trenches with your sleeves rolled up, and it's not easy. But of course, me, I wish everybody the best. I want the best for us, but my expectations will be tempered. But now, Eric, you mentioned Erik Tinkler. Fee, I sat here a few weeks ago, not long ago, right with you, and I said, I think Sito was with me.
Yeah.
I said he was going to get a cultural shock. It will take him time to really figure out what he has walked into. He may have done his due diligence. He may or may not. But knowing South Africans and interacting with them, even Pizzo, his view of
by the way, Pizzo is going to the national team.
Where?
But Bafana.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah, they are appointing him as their manager.
Yes,
yeah.
Oh,
Pizzo is going to
this one, you've taken me. This is breaking news to me.
Yeah.
But it's been sad to me, Trido.
Pizzo is going to Bafana.
Rene Ave has gone to Cote d'Ivoire.
Yes.
And then Pizzo too has gone to...
Patrick Vieira has gone to Senegal.
You see, Senegal, I'm digressing. Charlie, they still haven't won anything with a foreigner.
Patrick is not a foreigner.
Oh, come on. What country did he play for?
He played for France, but he's a foreigner. But he's a Senegalese.
Is Desai Ghanaian?
He's a Senegalese.
Is Desai Ghanaian?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Please, what national... you guys, let's get real. Let's get real.
But the fact that he played for another national team doesn't mean he make him...
His ethos, his DNA, everything is French.
It's Ghana.
I mean, Patrick.
Yeah, but
he's what? Look, I'm surprised. Look, everybody's like, oh, not a bad appointment. I'm very surprised at the appointment.
It's what I Senegalese, isn't it?
Fee, must say, Senegal's first trophy that they won, major trophy that they won, was by who?
By a local coach.
Who they had kept faith with for how long?
For so long.
And then thereafter, who succeeded him?
Another local coach.
Who then did what for them again?
Another local coach.
And won another what again?
Another local
and
coach.
And they are white man who stayed forever.
Bruno Metsu.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When two man win the
He's the first person to qualify them to the World Cup.
But then...
And he's the first person to take them to the quarterfinals of the World Cup.
But then who won them their major trophy? Who won them their... we prefer that one.
It was Bruno Metsu.
Who taught them?
Who took them to the quarterfinals of the World... If they're talking about their football history today, they will talk about Bruno Metsu.
Yes, of course. Absolutely.
And they will talk about the quarterfinals of the World Cup.
Absolutely.
As their biggest success.
But if you ask me, Kojo, and you ask me whether getting to that quarterfinal with Milo at the World Cup and winning an AFCON trophy, me, Kojo, I'll pick the AFCON trophy.
But AFCON having won some. So.
But, please, 82 hours old enough to know what was happening.
But that one was seeking the Philips.
Yeah, but that's the point I'm making is that I'm surprised Senegal have moved away from what has worked for them. That's what I'm surprised at. They've moved away from what has worked for them. But anyway, that's a buy. I was on Tinkler, and I was on the cultural shock, and I was on the fact that Kotoko fans should, Charlie, take a chill pill. But look at what he's already talking about.
Pitches.
The first time he went to Adako Jachi, he said, hell no, I'm not training here. The excuse the people gave me, it was already in the works. We were already, preparing the place and we're preparing to go to Pajo. He said, no way. And then he went to Pajo immediately. Then they started training morning at Pajo because Adako Jati was under works. Then they'll go evening to Adako Jati because Pajo has already been given to somebody. Then, where was he that he granted the interview about pitches? I think he was at Legon.
Legon. They are still here.
He was at Legon when he granted that interview about pitches. Legon, which is supposed to be one of the better pitches that we have. And why? And people are saying he's giving an excuse. Really? But that is the...
But I hear the East Legon Executive has a pitch at Legon.
Not that I'm aware of yet.
Okay, that's what I hear.
No, where they were training was the training field of the Legon Sports Stadium.
Oh.
That's what, that one I know. I saw it. That's where they were training.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not the Ajax Park?
Not that, that's not what I think.
Okay.
They were at the, the University of Ghana Stadium has a training pitch. Yes. So, and that's, look, that pitch is under pressure. We also have a pitch that our pitch is currently under renovation. So we are not playing there these days because we every summer we take a break, take advantage of the rains and try and fix it a bit. So that's why. But people are saying, and he's giving excuses. He's not. But Tinkler's issue, pitch ponyo. Look, when he starts seeing the kind of diets that the boys have when they are not in camp. You see, when they are in camp like this, you can control their diet. But when they have to go play on Sunday, break, rest on Monday, reassemble on Tuesday, Wednesday, everybody is coming from their home. He can't control
Because I hear
diet.
that they're not doing residential campaign like they used to do.
Yeah.
Now most of the boys are coming from home. And then
in
when
Kumasi, yes. In Kumasi, yes.
And then when it is time for a game,
yes.
Then the few who have called for the game go into campaign.
Yes, you go, I think they go Friday or so.
Just like Europe.
Yeah, just like Europe. Same. Especially, and if it's
so you can go and meet the players at Fufuasi somewhere.
That's the point I'm making. That he hasn't yet met more shock. But you pass somewhere that he is going to have a meal somewhere, and then you see his player now. Fufu be
It's your Fufu.
So it's worrying for me that and this is where the foreign coach thing comes in. But I sat here and said, hey, I was questioned. Okay, Kojo. This is why I came to talk about the Ignatius thing that was picked up. It was that conversation where I was asked, okay, Kojo, you are saying, you asked me that question. You are saying foreign coach. Okay, can you name me a local coach who is available and qualified, who has not coached Kotoko before?
Sporty FM.
I don't have one. And the name that came to my mind at that spur of the moment was Ignatius. It was picked up, made a flyer, went viral. But it was Ignatius. And even Ignatius, it's not like he's available. The caveat I put out that was not picked was if Kwesi will allow. Because he's Kwesi's assistant. And I said, Kwesi should allow because he has the Kotoko at heart.
I saw a post about that incident, and somebody had said, He's so wrong in choice of coaches. He brought us Otoado. He brought us Otoado.
By the way, you know what somebody told me? He said, Kojo, we vilified you on this Otoa, but Jordan, are you our captain? He scored 9 goals under Otoado during the World Cup qualifiers. But he got to the World Cup proper under another coach.
Couldn't score one.
Not even as, in fact, he said all the strikers, nobody scored.
Yeah, he couldn't hit the first
So, Kojo, maybe you saw something. But I mean, that's just joking by the by. But the Tinkler thing he's talking about, and we've talked about pitches. But listen to him carefully. He said, how can I teach the boys anything new? Because Tom Vernon said this, about our players putting their heads down when they are in control of the ball. Because they have to look at where they are stepping and look at how the ball is bouncing. Tinkler said, when you throw the ball to the player, it will take him 3 touches to control the ball. Whereas in Europe, they are not thinking of ball control.
No.
Because the pitch is so they are thinking of where I'm passing the ball. It's one touch, back. It's one touch like that. So when he talks about how he says that even the players cannot enjoy the football because when the ball is coming to the person, look, let's stop talking about he's looking for an excuse. He's not looking for an excuse. He's telling us the reality. And we better sit up and listen.
He's coming from a background where pitches are...
primary school pitches have floodlights in South Africa, or back in the day, at least, when we were following Kotoko to go and play Santos and to go and play the tournament we used to play with Kaiser Chiefs and those things. So that's what he knows. But he's in shock, and it's not yet over. It will take him a whole season. This is pre-season where he's trained at Adako Dachi, Pajo, and Legon training pitch.
So if you start going around to some of the venues...
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Now he's going to start going around to venues for a game.
The Nadia Ball Park and those
please,
places.
Charlie.
No. I don't want parks.
There are 14 pitches that have been approved. 14. He's now going to visit some of them for the first time in his... Look, you know why I pity the players? The demeanor of the leader of the team himself now will be slammed. Their shoulders will be slammed. Is this where we're going to play the game?
Yeah.
And it's a major issue. Tomorrow, we'll go to Congress. It's not in the convocation. It won't come up. It won't be raised. I know Congress was one of the things, but let me say it now. Tomorrow is not an elective Congress.
No, it's not.
And with history and experience, when it's not an elective Congress, it is no Congress.
It's a yeah.
We'll finish. And they've modeled it on the FIFA Congress type thing. So they send you convocation documents. You have to pre-read, and then you have to send pre-questions or pre-issues that will be raised. Without that, you cannot come and raise any issue.
There are no Q&As there.
There's no on the floor of plenary.
There are no Q&As, yeah.
So it is only the 2027 Congress that will be the hot one because that's the elective one.
It'll be rubber stamp.
The elective one.
Oh, it will be a rubber stamp.
Oh, it won't be a fee.
Oh, it will be a rubber stamp.
Fee. The third term matter will come.
It will be a rubber stamp.
Fee, is that not the third term one?
Yes, that one.
Let me also say
it will be a rubber stamp.
And I know that Amewudem are going to pick this, but it doesn't matter if they pick it. And this one, I don't care. I have absolutely no problem with a 3-term FA presidency. I have no problem with that. The ESCO is a 3-term ESCO, right?
Yeah.
George was saying there was a reason why they tried to make the president it was like how parliamentarians can go, but the president is controlled. That was the logic behind the model. Fine. They've come back and realized that no, maybe in football it doesn't quite work. At FIFA it's 3 terms. I think at CAF too probably it's also 3 terms. So they want to amend the FA presidency to 3 terms, or they've amended the TV. I have no issue with that. But anybody who has sat in a certain constitution and amended it should not take advantage of the amended constitution. So, for example...
what you are saying is all things being equal.
No. It is the right thing to do.
Who says they want to do the right thing?
It is the integrity thing to do.
Who says they want to keep an integrity?
No, Fee. Listen to me carefully. I said I have absolutely no issue with a 3-term FA president.
I get you.
But the president who came in,
the one who superintends over it,
who superintends over the amendment, should not take advantage of the amendment.
Because it doesn't take retrospective effect.
Absolutely.
I get that.
Because when you were writing your manifesto, when you were campaigning, when you were seeking the election, it was 2 terms.
I get
and that is the basis upon which you came into power. Just stick to it. You have realized that no, it doesn't work. It's not good enough. So look, my successor, I am paving a better way for you so that when you come, you have a better opportunity to succeed. So this is what I have done as the legacy I have left for Ghana football.
Could you let me tell you something?
Could you let
me tell you something?
Anna Meyale.
Let me tell you something.
Oh.
What you're saying
is
absolutely right.
Yes. So if it's right, why shouldn't it be done?
Anybody who makes that proposal or espouses that opinion is absolutely spot on.
Yeah.
the people we have in our football.
Oh, Charlie Fee.
The people we have in our football. I can do a bet with you.
I'm tempted to take the bet.
Next year, September.
Yeah, October.
By the grace of God, we'll all be alive.
Amen.
Keto Kreku will become a third-term GFA president.
Fee, no, it's not that will become. Even the vying part, the vying cry will have an issue.
I'm saying to
the vying.
I'm betting with you.
Oh, Charlie, Fee.
That if you like, let's do sporty bet on this.
Let me use.
Keto Kreku.
Let me use
will become the third-term FA president.
Fee.
It will not change.
Really?
It will not change. And I'm saying this to you today. Today is what date?
Today is 19th August 2026.
Next year,
Wednesday.
God willing, we will be alive in October. Kurt will emerge as the president of the GFA for the third.
This is your prophecy.
For the third time.
Okay, Fee. If that is the case,
124 people in ESCO.
Yeah. And that's something too that has to be looked at. The electoral college must be expanded.
It will not be expanded.
Fee, there are so many football clubs registered in the FIFA Connect. Is that their system?
Yes.
All those clubs there and their reps must be voting.
It will not.
Why?
How many people vote at FIFA?
That's what they will come and say.
How many people vote at FIFA?
I'm not sure of
How
the
many
number.
people are in football in the world globally?
Oh, millions.
Yeah, but how many people vote at FIFA?
Yeah, that's the argument they'll make.
Exactly. So
that's the argument
very few people are the ones handling the football.
Okay, fine.
Now,
Fair point.
the 124 people, the 124 ESCO members.
Yeah. No, that's not ESCO.
Like
is
124 people who vote.
Yeah.
Who vote?
Yeah.
How many of them were taken to the US for the World Cup?
Charlie Fee, I don't want to go down that tangent. Let's forget that tangent.
No, you know why you cannot forget about that
Why
tangent?
not?
Why not? Because it's part of the lobbying. It's part of. Oh, yeah.
So Infantino too does that.
Infantino. When he was going to Morocco recently, how many people did he take to Morocco?
I don't know.
When he was under fire.
Yeah.
And was going to Morocco. Which people did he invite to Morocco?
I don't know.
He invited just a group of people to Morocco who are FIFA council members.
Yes, he went with his council members.
And after they finished, the one that was criticizing him the most,
the COO,
he has fired him.
Yes.
Yes. Charlie Kojo, you cannot win.
No, Fee, listen. Okay.
Me, I said we should just allow
piece of advice.
Kurt should just have his third term.
Piece of advice.
He will finish.
That's the point. So why does he want to extend it?
He wants to extend it for his own reasons.
For what? For what?
For what?
George sat here and said, what didn't we see with Papa J? You see, if I am in his shoes, that's what I'll be saying to myself. Papa J cry in there or hine. I mean, I don't want to kai obine yaw. But in the Papa J or hine, he was, look, when his name is mentioned, you tremble. Let me bring it out of politics and bring it to the football world. Where is Issa Hayatu? He was on the throne forever and ever, even to the extent that he started sleeping at football matches.
Where is the Avalanche?
Thank you. So
where is the Blatter?
Should that not be a lesson to anybody seeking
do politicians learn lessons?
No, Fee, I'm quite,
because the football officials are politicians. Do they learn lessons?
Fee, this I'm quite worried about.
Do they learn lessons?
I don't think he'll stand. I don't think he'll stand.
Power.
He will shame you. He won't stand.
I will.
He will shame you.
You see, Obi no can answer. And this is what I said someday. I said Nkatia made this very interesting point. I say, yeah, then kwasa fope to me.
And I didn't answer for Ebumai.
Yes. So you see, when you are looking for the power, the things you say, and it cuts across politics, and the football officials, they are all politicians.
I mean, I don't have an issue with 3-term presidency, but the person superintending over the amendment, there's a reason why the normalization doesn't allow the person who controls normalization.
We have gone past normalization.
But there's a reason why the chair of the normalization is barred from standing for the presidency. There's a reason. Do you get what I'm saying? Because the chair of the normalization is the one who has superintended over any amendment and will not be allowed to seek, so that the person doesn't look at his or her self-interest to try and manipulate whatever rules are espoused.
Care to be president in 2028.
Well, we shall see.
2027 September, October. Care to be president of the GFA.
We shall see.
George Afriye says he will do everything in his power.
No. That part is where I'll fight it out. No. I'm not going to go that.
He says he'll do everything in his power. Maybe he'll
no.
take legal action. You never know.
No, once the association votes that it is approved, it is approved. What legal action is he going to take?
I mean, for the retrospective part.
It is an association. They are bound by their own rules. What legal action is he going to take? You know, much as I disagree when the FA says, but why are we not talking about the GBA or GPRTU? And because they are all private associations just like the GFA. The part I disagree with that line of argument is that, look, there's a social element to football that you can't discount. Your stakeholders in football are not like Sebi. To get to the GFA association to be a member, you don't go and take an exam that you study for 3 years. Sebi. You get where I'm going, with all due respect. The bar is a different type of association. Yes, I know. Even GPRTU, SEBIO, you have to go for driving license. But FA, there's a social aspect to it. Football is a populist game. Yes, you are holding something, but in fiduciary responsibility for us. So you should not just discount us like we are nobody and say that is my association. Fair point. It's a private association, that. But what did George say? When it comes, you are holding the national teams in fiduciary responsibility for us. But when it comes to funding them, Black Stars, under 23,
national.
Under 20,
all is national.
Under 19. Now we have under 19, under 18, under 17, under. Remind me, now we are working to city and say, and they have a policy in here. You're under 15, you're under 16, you're under 17. I love that. Anyway, but all those national teams are there. Then you come to the women, you have queens, you have princess, you have maidens, you have this. Then, you have to come to Paralympics. You have all those people are funded by government. So why is it that one there is not a private? Does government fund GBA? You get where I'm going? Where does the taxpayers' money appear in any of these private associations? Where does the taxpayers' money appear?
But meanwhile, in football.
But in football, it's cutting through. In fact, even the infrastructure that some of your clubs are playing in
is for government.
So you see, it's a different scenario that you cannot just.
Even government gave everybody 1 million CDs for the beginning of the season, football.
You don't have full evidence to that effect.
Oh, they did.
Oh, but we were told it was Adesawi.
They did. No, government did.
Okay. Well, you have the
Take
evidence.
it from me. Government did.
Yeah. So
they just lied about it. Government did. No. I mean, the pedal fossil. That's true.
Take your time.
No, it's true. Government did.
But that.
And I have a good reason to tell you how government did.
That points to the fact that we the football people, we cannot just discount the whole thing and just cut. When it suits us, then we cut the people off. When it doesn't suit us, then we bring the people in. Today, we are hearing that they want to extend Carlos Queiroz, but where have they put the final decision?
Government.
Exactly.
Because ability to pay.
Exactly. But you have taken the decision, but you have put the final decision.
Because it's a national matter.
Because it's a national. So we should really be careful.
What is actually what is in the custody of the FA is the league,
which I agree with George must have an autonomous body to run.
They started this autonomous business like 3-4 years.
I think Togo Fede chairs some committee around that. I wonder what is going on there. Oh, why?
Nkosiaga.
You see, because that also then devolves, or it removes that FA thing.
Because back in the day when there was PLB,
it started working to some extent with Abrapia, right?
Because of the person sitting there.
It was Abrapia.
He's so credible.
It started working.
Mr. Abrapia is so credible.
Yeah.
Then from him came Ashford Oku. right? But now left for obvious reasons, and Ashford came in. But because Ashford doesn't belong to a certain clique of football people, they took him off.
But that brings us back to the Kotoko thing, where how do you become successful in an ecosystem that is not really working? You see, so before United, Liverpool, Chelsea, and co started, then now dominating Europe, the whole ecosystem had to be fixed. And so English football has been fixed. And now that there's FPR rules, PSR, that, and now there's Champions League, Europa, Conference League. Have you seen how the English teams are dominating? They are dominating. Conference League, I think now English clubs are picking Villa picked, Crystal Palace. Sebio, even Crystal Palace.
There could be sometimes about 6
English teams
in
semi-final Europe.
Yeah.
Because their ecosystem has been fixed. We need to fix that. We really need to fix that. Otherwise, the Kotoko thing that we are talking about, it will be tough. It will be very tough. But I'm wishing that we will be able to settle things next season, win the league. The following season, break into Africa. We are all going to watch Mediama.
Next season, Yara.
No, this season we won't win.
But next season, what will we win?
The following season, I think so. Provided the right things are
I
done.
will only ask you.
Yeah, but
if at that time they haven't asked go back to go.
Go back. I don't think he'll last. Because even pitch, look at how fast. And this is training pitches. But let him go to Park 1, Park 2, Park 3. He nah.
You go hear sounds.
He nah.
You go hear sounds.
But I wish the best for us, because we also need to win something. We haven't even heard from her too. Pobiman is a fantastic facility. So for all you know, the coach, all he has seen so far is Pobiman.
Yeah.
And has training in Accra, they are based in Accra, there's no traveling. Let him to start. You hear? You hear?
Kojo Adai Mensah. He's the CEO of Databank, and he's a crazy Kotoko man, and he loves.
Arsenal will win the league.
Oh, Kojo, why are you bringing this matter here? Arsenal
are the most settled side with the deepest squad in the Premier League today. It's a fact.
Don't pamper.
I know I've brought my own topic, but allow me. Arsenal will win the league. Look, it is the most settled squad. Fact. It is a squad that is bringing Bukayo Saka from the bench. Charlie, can you imagine Bukayo Saka coming from the bench?
He will start.
He's a deep squad. A squad that's now Noireri or what's that guy's name?
Nwaneri
is surplus to requirements.
Ethan,
yes, he's surplus to requirement. Charlie Arsenal. The coach, Mikel Arteta, is the longest serving coach in the EPL now. Longest serving at one side in the EPL now.
No.
He's
David Moyes.
David Moyes wakwaba. I'm talking about continuous.
Anyway.
Don't bring David Moyes at Everton matter. No, he left and walk Everton, West Ham. He has gone walk, and so he's clean slate. Year 2. Arteta, longest serving. After that is
but why did Liverpool
evening.
sign David Moyes?
How? Everton and Liverpool are. It's not possible. It's not possible. It's not possible.
David Moyes.
It's not possible. Like, it's just impossible. Benitez, Everton called him. He said, "Hey, me that my house is still at Liverpool on the red side. No way, it won't work." So look, you are with. If I'll be surprised if Arsenal doesn't win this league by December.
Hey, Kojo.
By December,
Kojo.
It's by a stretch. Look, there's who Liverpool. We haven't found our feet. New coach. He hasn't played Europe before. He doesn't know how it is to play Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday.
They will sack him by December.
I don't think so.
We
don't sack by heart.
We don't sack by heart. That's why you kept Slot there for a long
The person who could easily be sacked is Mascara.
And Alonso.
You know, so you see, you are saying that thing. Michael Carrick, he came. They were playing one game a week. Now he has to play Wednesday, Saturday.
I need to do sack him by December.
Watch this space. Amorim has whipped him for Amorim. Hey.
Shut down.
Amorim, that was his match of the year. Like when we were in league. Yeah, he has beaten United.
Charlie, your guy, Mo Salah.
Yeah.
He's joined Turkish club.
I can't pronounce the name of the team.
Trabzonspor. I think
It took me by surprise.
Ahimful has played Trabzonspor before.
Ahimful?
I think so, yes. Yes, he played.
It's possible.
I think Ahimful has played Trabzonspor.
It's possible. He was in Turkey for a long time.
Yeah. How about Trabzonspor that?
It's possible. I think they are the fourth biggest team in Turkey.
So Mo Salah joined Turkish club Trabzonspor on a free transfer after his Liverpool.
Yes.
His 2-year deal is worth 17 million euros per season, which is 34 million in total. Base package. Base, making him the highest paid player in the Turkish Superliga history.
Obviously.
Okay, so the base remuneration is 10 million annual salary.
Divide by 12.
Plus a 7 million signing annual payment per season.
And the guy is over $1 million a week.
So that's 17 million total per year. Total base cost, at least 35.7 million. Committed by the club across the 2 year, excluding conditional performance bonuses.
Sporty FM.
Most clause Salah receives a 20% share of proceeds from official retail products and merchandise bearing his name.
Makes sense.
Additional fees, an agency intermediary fee set at 5% of the player's gross remuneration is given to him. Mo Salah completed the move, in August, blah, 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 blah. Now, transfer and transport details. Listen. Arrival, travel to Turkey, of course, a private jet. Transport package arranged by Trabzonspor, landing to a massive crowd at the airport.
Yes, he did.
Contract signed, 2-year deal following his 9-year tenure at Liverpool. Financial package, report by includes annual salary package alongside. Okay, so that is how much Mo Salah is earning.
Okay. My take on Mo Salah.
Should he have gone to Turkey?
It surprised me. But this is my take. Everybody was expecting him to go to Saudi, right? But I think the shine on this whole Saudi thing is wavering. Look, Fee, you remember, we've had J-League try this experiment. Do you remember? The J-League. They tried this experiment, brought in stars, it fizzled out.
Took Zico and all those people.
You remember?
Yeah.
Took Zico and all those people there.
Yeah.
Then the Chinese too picked it.
Chinese league.
And the Chinese league, it impacted Asamoah Gyan.
Yeah.
Look, people may not know, but it wasn't out of Asamoah Gyan's own will that he left Sunderland to China.
When he left Sunderland, he went to Qatar.
He went to Qatar.
Align.
Yeah, okay.
Before China.
But the deal was so sweet.
200,000 a week. No,
Charlie!
tax-free.
How do you turn that down? Do you get me? So the Chinese have tried it before. And this Saudi experiment is all geared towards World Cup, right? It's all geared towards World Cup. But it seemed to be fading away. Hendo went to taste it, and he went to Holland. You know, now Zero is on the decline. Messi didn't go there. So who now today, who is the real star in the
Saudi League?
In the Saudi League. Tell me.
Sadio Mane is still there.
Oh man, I'm talking about
like a prima donna.
Yeah, prima donna. There's none. There's really none. Tammy Abraham was Tammy Abraham there?
No, he was in Italy.
He was in it.
But there was this guy who was there. What's his name?
Oh, there's
the guy who was from Brentford.
He's the one I'm trying to remember. He's the one I got me mentioned.
Ivan Toney.
Ivan Toney.
Yeah.
It's Ivan Toney I want to mention.
Ivan Toney was
and
there.
I said, Tammy, is Ivan, you know?
He's still there.
So who is the icon? Who is the poster?
Henderson Wendell.
Who is the poster boy of the Saudi League? So I think Salah sat back and said, this thing, I still want to be playing national team football. I still want to be at a certain, fitness level, blah, blah, blah. So I'm not surprised that he didn't go. And I think the Saudi thing may be falling apart because now the stars are not really going there as we thought. Look at what is happening in Turkey now. Lukaku has gone there, right? Lukaku has gone there. I'm told Emi Martinez is being pulled, he's being lured also to Turkey. But only that the top 4 teams, they all have first team goalkeepers already.
Yeah.
So, and look at where Salah went. He didn't go to Fenerbahce. He didn't go to Galatasaray.
Yeah.
He didn't go to Besiktas. He went to Trabzonspor. And I think the whole idea is, let me go into a team. Abeku is not in Chalam, the American. Let me go to a team that is there or thereabout. And if I'm able to spark them into the limelight, his name is made. He will be an icon in the Turkish league. And I think the Turkish FA itself are also trying. Look at the kind of money they are splashing in Turkey. It's not a joke. It's no joke, man. So I sit back and think through the Salah thinking. I said, there's some reason. He's not doing this squad. He knows why but it surprised me. I mean, when we all had Trabzonspor, most pundits across the world, my colleagues across the world, everybody, Trabzonspor, but Salah is.
Why are Ghanaian players not getting such deals, even when they are heading towards the end of their career?
They are not ready. Oh, end of their career. But Ghanaian players want to go there at the peak of their career. You are saying end of their career.
So why is Partey around without having a club at the moment?
If you look at Partey, if anybody is looking at Partey's numbers, and maybe the salary, and they will think twice. They'll really think twice. These days, once you cross 25, you are too old.
Is that the end of Partey, you think?
I don't think so. And I think he and his agents should really push harder. They should really look towards the MLS area. I think the MLS will have a team that Partey can get a regular start in, no doubt. There's no relegation there in the MLS. So once you break through into a team, you can get regular play. So I really think that Partey must look towards
But the MLS, they don't pay much.
It doesn't matter. After all that you've earned at Arsenal and 80...
Footballers.
Sorry, I know. But still, they don't pay that. But at your age and with the issues, in quotes, I think if you get... Just all he needs is regular playing time because we need him in September. We need him fit and playing proper football in September, not on a red, dusty, parched pitch.
That's what you get.
Red, dusty, parched pitch somewhere in close by here. No. Anybody playing there should not come near the national team. Anybody playing on a dusty, red, parched pitch,
you mean the
close
pitch?
By here.
You mean the Legon pitch?
I said anybody playing on a dusty, red, parched pitch, close by where we are sitting now, in August, when Diomande, who will be playing in September, is at Real Madrid. Hey, Fee, are we serious?
We'll beat them.
We'll beat the person who is playing at Real Madrid in August. And his opposing person is playing on a dusty, red, parched pitch close by here.
Even those who are playing in Bayern Munich couldn't beat us. So Real Madrid were there.
Hey, Charlie. Ghana.
Those who are playing in Bayern Munich, those who are playing in top leagues, they couldn't beat us.
Hurricane them.
Those who are playing in Arsenal, they couldn't beat us.
Yo, Martin.
So what about Real Madrid?
Yo, Martin. I've called qualifying here. It's not.
Cote d'Ivoire will beat them.
I will be there. I plan to be there.
We have a very good defensive coach.
Well, I plan to be there. Irrespective of what's going to happen, I plan to follow. That's my plan so far.
We can plan something.
Yeah, that's my plan.
You drive.
Hey,
It'll be a fun trip to
I
drive,
should.
though.
How will I move? You see that road that we talked about in the first hour of the program between McCarthy Hill and Winneba. Hey, Fee.
Jesus.
Do you know that people are spending 4 hours on that stretch?
Did I tell you that I spent 7 hours to Takrady?
What?
Yeah. I was going to Takrady someday.
By road?
Yeah, by road. I spent
Sophie, you're Cote d'Ivoire by road. If it's 7, no.
Maybe 30 hours.
No. We'll have to get to somewhere in Zuelezu and sleep on the water first in a canoe. Then the next day
Maybe we just need to fly to Takrady.
because it's crazy.
Yeah, we can fly to Takrady and then
It's
move from
crazy.
there
I'm
because,
telling you, Fee.
Yeah, Charlie.
Hey.
Kojo, I'd like to thank you as usual.
Oh, it's not time.
Our
It's not
time is
time.
up.
We have 10. We have 9 minutes.
I need to do my LPMs. I don't know they are.
Too much. In the Pomonkutinho, I have had the whole show to myself. Nobody competing with me and answer me.
I come on there.
Too much.
We'll control the car park.
I mean, who called me again next week? Last week he called me, sir, but Charlie, I couldn't. The board meetings
yeah, you
and
having an
AGMs.
AGM. Yeah,
I had the AGMs. Yeah. Oh, you see.
Yeah, I was.
I mean, who thought I was doing yeah?
No, I was. I joined.
Thank you.
I joined the link.
See. It was a fact. I had AGMs.
I joined the link.
You come and prepare for one AGM. You don't. Do you know how many questions that you can answer?
You remember that morning I spoke to you that
Yes,
morning?
actually, you did.
But I joined the link.
Oh, thank you very
Yeah.
much. Thank you very much for your
I'm
custom.
an
and
interested party, so
I'm impressed and I'm honored.
yeah.
We'll have to get Abeku to also join.
Yeah.
Every month, it's 50 CDs back around Magic. Aye, 50 a month. Oh yeah.
I catch a don't bro you, man.
Thank you for having me.
I'll introduce you to some beautiful girl at
Data Bank.
Data Bank. My friend Gloria, very beautiful girl,
Yeah.
very respectful and nice girl. So she's my special RM there.
Yeah.
Kojo, thank you so much.
It's an honor.
Yeah.
Me, Charlie,
And say
the
thank you
platform
to
is
Gloria
big.
for me.
I will. Only
Tell
her.
Oh yeah, only her.
Are you
She's
sure?
the only one I know. Tell her I appreciate a lot.
I'm telling her just now.
What she does for me as my arrow. yeah, she's so good.
Yeah.
If all banking girls were like that, if all banking girls were nice like that, respectful and courteous like that. I have some nice girls too at Fidelity. They too, they are there.
I'm sure they are sending you message. Hey, Fee, me there, you mention. Watch you.
To my good friend George at Fidelity Bank Cantonment near Morningstar. George, super guy. And so as well,